Good morning. This is a vlog style video. I think we might have a sit down chat. I'm not sure, but I figured there's so much going on and I really miss vlogging. And so we're gonna get at it. Start the morning by letting the dogs out, the big dogs, the grown dogs, and checking on the chickens. Hi, hey. So I believe I'm gonna say that the word wrong, but the girls, the three girls, are blue-laced wyonettes, and then these are guineas. These are lilac guineas, and I don't know if we have boys or girls yet. I haven't been able to figure it out, or if we have one of each or what. Hey Wiley, hey my old man, how are you? Mozzie, you coming? Come on, let's go get some breakfast. Hey baby, hi. You're such a good girl. All right, let's make our coffee. Getting all of the things that we need so far. That is New Orleans brew, Big Easy coffee cold brew. It's French vanilla. I like a little tiny bit of almond extract and some protein, Premier Protein. I've been really working on getting my protein in since I had surgery. When I talked to the nutritionist before surgery, she was like adamant that I had to get enough protein to support the bone and muscle growing and healing. And so I've been doing it and I feel a lot better. So I'm just gonna heat my protein shake up. Yes, it's pumpkin spice because I am a basic witch. What can I say? That's right. Coffee, it's one of my favorite mugs. I think it came from New Mexico. When I worked at the cat rescue, the owner gave it to me. It was such a fucked up situation and like a fucked up relationship. But it was basically like when your abuser does something really awful to you and then they give you a gift to bring you back in. And I kind of might sound like I'm laughing a little, but I'm not joking that it was a very fucked up situation and a very fucked up relationship and everything was really messed up. But every once in a while she would do something really nice, and this was one of them, the really nice things, which I don't know, is giving me a mug a really nice thing after everything that happened that weekend. I don't know. And maybe I'll tell you that story. It's an interesting one, but I'm not ready for that yet. I love it. I love it. It's so good. It's so good that I literally wish I could live off of just coffee all day today. But by cup 3, I would go insane. We won't go through this every single day, but because I haven't talked to you like this in so long, I'll just tell you, like, so I have my coffee and my protein in my coffee, and then I take vitamins. I've been really trying to take vitamins. I take Ritual for women over 18. I fell for it. The packaging is pretty, but really what I like the most about it is vitamins usually make me feel really sick. These do not hurt my stomach. And then also they have like a mint flavor, because a lot of times I feel like vitamins make me like feel sour and taste weird stuff the whole time, like afterwards, but these don't. So vitamins, I am desperately trying to get, nope, that's Tylenol. Desperately trying to get my iron up, so I'm taking iron. This is a pretty massive amount. It's 65 milligrams. Basically, my doctor told me to find the strongest iron I could find. That was this. Well, actually, he said find the strongest dose you can find without going crazy. So I don't know if there's something more than this, but that was this. So I actually get a little bit of iron with this, and then I mega dose daily. And I have a Super B complex, trying to grow those bones big and strong, grow those bones big and strong, and also calcium chews. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And you know what? My iron still sucks. Like, I'm still having a rough time with that, but my nails have been growing. And I think that my hair is growing. Like, I think I have baby hairs coming in, but like little new growth hairs. We'll see. It's a long road, right? I mean, I don't care. I can move my hip, so it was all worth it. While we're sitting here in the kitchen, it's first thing in the morning. I haven't taken the puppy out. He's still asleep. Levy is the puppy. So I'm gonna be taking out Levy to let him use the bathroom and run around a bit. And then I'm going to feed him breakfast. I am going to be making bread. That's my bread making supplies over here. So I'm gonna be making some bread and I have to do the dishes. In fact, I left the kitchen in a complete state of disarray. I shall show you now. Go ahead and judge me. Oh, you can't even see it. I took the pizza box because I fed the family pizza last night. I took it and I just stuck the pizza box on top of everything else. The dishes are not that bad. I'm gonna be loading them and taking care of that. And then hopefully I'll be doing some cleaning, some sewing, and some organizing. Taking Levy out has been a challenge because he's been eating poop and not going to the bathroom. He's been playing and doing other things. It's just a mess, but we're working on it. Levy, go potty. Go potty, baby, so you can have breakfast. He's so cute, though. Love, go potty, baby. Okay, so let's break it down and be honest, right? I'm not the best. I'm not the best at staying organized. I was diagnosed attention deficit a couple of times in my life, and it was always just kind of presented as like something that would only cause problems learning in school. But that's not true. It reaches every area of my life. So I'm not the best, right? But I'm working on it, and things have been really weird and rough. So the house is a mess. It's a mess. I mean, it's not a mess. It is a mess. It's a mess. I have so many chores to do and only so much time. And also, if I don't take time to be creative, then I am terribly depressed. So figuring it all out has been a lot. I feel like Amber and I really kind of came into a good routine together a couple of years ago. And then things just kind of spiraled. Okay, what I was saying was I feel like Amber and I had we finally got a pretty good routine worked out. And then Ida hit and that threw us off. And then we kind of got another good routine worked out. And then, just life events would happen. But right at the beginning of this year, I had a hip replacement and I had a couple things going on, and Amber was available to be home a lot. She worked from home and she had a job where she could kind of do that kind of stuff, and we really kind of worked it out. And then this opportunity in Kentucky came up, which is amazing, but it's throwing me off because I'm not alone. I have the girls here with me, but it's weird to not have your partner, and so there's nobody there to grab the slack. On a day when you're really tired, things just don't get done, right? Or whatever. And it's just a lot. The house needs a lot of work, so we're gonna work on that. And plus I need a lot of organization. I need to just get rid of stuff, because if we're moving, why move stuff that's just trash anyway? And even if it was stuff at one point, it's trash now. So that's, thank you, Moon Shadow. That's where I'm at, and that's what I'm working on, and that's what the next couple of days or months of my life are gonna be. Moon. Hey, Moon. It's Moon Shadow. Moon Shadow is our highway kitten. She was in the highway. I thought she had gotten hit one of the girls who was in the front seat was like, no, she's alive. I was like, well, if we go back, we're going just to get that little kitten. It's probably going to be gruesome. And we're taking her to the vet to like put her out of her misery kind of thing. But when we got there, she had not been hit. She was just laying flat like a little pancake in the middle of the highway. And she popped up and ran straight to me. So that's Moonshadow. She is our last cat addition to the family. She is she was number 17 when she first came, but she's number 16 now because we did lose Papa Marie. She was an old stray and lived a long life, and it was time earlier this year, so number 16. I was just finishing my coffee so I could go get started on like one of the things I'm gonna do today, which is I'm cleaning the cat condo that is in my room. I'm gonna try to get like my room deep cleaned because my room I have just been letting pile up like a teenager's room. It's terrible. But I was gonna clean the condo, so I'm gonna go get some new trays for it, clean them out, and I swallowed my coffee wrong. And it's like, that sucks because coffee is my favorite part of my day, and the fact that it tried to attack me just now is just not fair. We are on our way to the animal shed. So, which is another area that just needs to be cleaned up, but whatever, it is what it is for now. On my way to the animal shed, and I think these actually might be what I'm looking for, and they are. You might not know this, but we use cat condos in our house, like to manage all the cats, to give them more space. But when Ida hit, we set up a bunch of them because the cats could not be free in the house. It wasn't safe. So we have a lot of extra trays for them. I'm just cleaning this tray up so I can replace the one that's in my room. I could just take it out and wash it instead of having to like wipe it down, scrub it and all in the bedroom. It just makes it easier. All right, I'm gonna be making bread today in my bread maker. It's just the little like quick bread recipe. That's kind of as fancy as I've gotten so far, but it says that all of the ingredients have to be room temperature before you can use them. So I'm setting them out pre-measured, so it's just dump and go. I don't actually know if the yeast, because it tells you to keep yeast in the refrigerator, so I'm not actually sure if yeast has to be room temperature, but I just take just it so that the whole container doesn't get all the way down. And so I have water, sugar, salt, butter, yeast, egg, the flour, and I think that's it. Yeah, we're just gonna put it all together. And I'm burning a candle for my pastor, who is not doing well right now, but that's what's happening here. I am also having some spearmint tea. It is my fave, and I'm using it to separate my coffees because I love my coffee and I want it to last all day. I sat down to drink my tea and do paperwork to try to like get everything ready to send off to the mortgage company because we need to be able to get approved so we can look at houses, so we can list this house, so we can move, right? And the thing is that the internet has changed so much that like I'm trying to use a really old account to recover my password for like my tax account. Like it's just a mess. And so for the past like 30 minutes, I've been harassing my wife, and also who is at work, and also logging into all these old accounts and trying to figure it out. And I'm about to say F it and start from scratch. It's FedEx. It's a Chewy order. It's gonna be litter and foods and all kinds of stuff. Hey goats. Hi baby. Hey Vincent. This is Vincent Van Goat. My sexy man. He is so beautiful. Vincent, come here, bubs. Come here. I love Vincent. And there is world famous. Fame. Famey. I love you. He's not coming over here because Vincent will be like, get away from my girl. Huh? Vincent's like, get away from my girl. I love you. So it's old lady cat food, house cat food, and litter. And then I think that those two are just litter. I'm gonna bring in the part that I could bring in. The litter we're gonna stack up out here. Some of it comes inside. And then we'll get dog food and puppy food will come. I get the goat feed from a local feed store, which I have to go to probably tomorrow to get more hay and feed. And I get chicken feed from the local feed store. but everything else comes from Chewy just because it makes it a lot easier, and also their prices are the best, and when you have as many animals as us, the prices matter. The wind is blowing. It's beautiful. We have some clouds. I'm really hoping for rain. We are in a like really bad drought right now. This area and this like our area, we have had a burn ban on for months now because of the wildfires, and it's just pretty wild down here. Like, it's crazy dry. So I'm really hoping rain comes. Not that a sprinkle will let me burn my enormous burn pile, but it would help just in general for things. Through the power of Surrey, I know I need 53 more grams. All right, there it goes. I got flour all over everything, but we're doing a large loaf with a dark crust, and we should have fresh bread in about 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's pretty convenient. Sit, ready, and go. All right, bring it back. You're crazy, bring it back. Oh my goodness. Oh, I almost had it. Oh, give it. Oh my gosh, you're so tough. What are you gonna do? What up? Oh my gosh. What a lot of noise. Oh, got it. Ooh, you are so strong. Okay. They do not like that we're playing tug of war. Stir-fried some veggies for lunch. So I'm gonna snack those, and maybe I was gonna throw an egg in there, but I'm not sure. So there it is. Warm bread, fresh out the bread maker. I struggle a little bit with when, like, how much is enough to like get a break or to take a break, because I'm always worried that after the break I won't get restarted. But I got laundry done. The cat condo in my room is pretty cleaned up. I still have more to do. I worked on the taxes. I have been dealing with the puppy. I have fed everybody in the house, cooked, and everything else. So I am taking a break, and I don't know what the next part of the day is going to be. It's like 2 o'clock roughly, and it'll just have to unfold. We'll see. Okay, as concerned, I have run out of energy, which is okay. It's weird. I feel so much better than I have felt for so long that it is easy to sometimes just expect myself to have more in the tank, but I am still a spoonie. That doesn't just change because some of the problems get taken care of, right? But that's okay. So I'm about to go change into something cozy. I'm gonna hang out. I still plan on doing little things here and there, but I'm also gonna kind of shift gears into more chilling out, getting a little bit of creativity stuff done, creative stuff done, and just kind of like kind of gearing down. It's early afternoon. It's like 2:40, so I'm gonna make dinner at some point for everybody, and then I'll be done with official duties. And from here on out, any little thing that I get done is just extra because I'm giving myself the rest of the afternoon to rest. I think we have some edible fruit. Oh my goodness. I'm fairly certain that this one's going to be ready to go. And like possibly this one, even though there's a little bit of green. And I think this one, I'm so excited. Because fatigue does not just affect me doing the things that maybe aren't the most fun, it also affects the things that I really want to get done. I am not going to be sewing tonight. I have a goal, which I'm planning on vlogging about, so you'll see it happen. but I have a goal of getting a bunch of quilt tops done, simple, very basic quilt tops for right now, to get them done so that next time I go to Kentucky, I can get them all quilted while I'm up there. There's just more space. I can lay them out. It'll be just easier to deal with. And then I can come back and have them ready for hand binding and hang out with the girls and watch a movie or a show or whatever and hand bind. But I'm not there yet. Right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna be sewing on quilt tops. I just don't have the energy at all. And my day's not really over. I mean, I'm wrapping this up because I'm not really planning to do anything big. From here on out, it's just gonna be maintenance, making sure animals eat and, you know, taking care of the puppy and just kind of like just the evening routine. But I am going to be working on my paper pieces, English paper piecing. That's Levy. I'm English paper piecing. I'm working on my first quilt top. It's a chaotic, scrappy quilt top with tulip pink fabrics. I'll show you those in another video, but I'll show you real quick what I'm doing. This is my paper piecing kit. So I have like clips in here, thread, my hexies. That's gonna help. Those are magnets that are gonna be when I start joining the hexies. Pins, needles, little snippers, fabric scissors, and eyeglasses because it's all very small and I need help seeing it. So I'm just gonna sit here and make some hexagons. Basically, I'm taking all of these scraps that are like roughly 4 by 4 inches of different fabrics, and I am wrapping them around these papers, and then I am sewing them in place or basting them in place. Like so when it comes out perfectly. This one I ran out of thread and had to do like one by itself, but anyway, but that's it. And then I'm gonna take all of these and make a quilt top out of it when I have enough. Just doing my hand piecing, watching some Face Off, hanging out, going to bed, and that was today.